Aloha friends, happy 5-5 portal. As you can tell probably from my voice, I am still growing through a little bit of a purification. Oh, definitely on the other side. I feel like I've been on the other side now for a few days, and it feels really good. It feels action forward. It feels like things are definitely moving, and a lot of stuff is physically coming up to just be alchemized and transmuted. So if that's happening for you as well, just go with it. Understand that it's happening for us, not to us. And I guess just thank you for your patience, for bearing with me with my voice change as I go through this. So this is the 5-5 portal, and the energy that I'm getting is it is the balance between the masculine and the feminine within, and being in full alignment where we can actually take that next step forward, even if we don't know where it is, right? Like it's like walking off of a plank and knowing that you're gonna be caught. The universe is going to nestle you. I just see this like really soft, fluffy cloud, and it's gonna just carry you away to exactly where you need to be. So trust, fully believe that it is all happening for you. And with that, we have 3 very different energies that wanted to come through today. So we have 3 piles. The first one is going to be this Enter the Jade Temple. The second one is Sri Bala from the Kali deck. And the third one, like the first one, is from Kuan Yin, and it is the Veil of Shadows. So we have Enter the Jade Temple, Sri Bala, and Veil of Shadows. Go ahead and take a moment. Choose which one of those is best for you. We are going to get some angelic healing today, and possibly some transmissions. So we'll see what comes through with each pile. Take that moment. We're going to connect. Start with pile number 1, and timestamps for 2 and 3 will be in the description. Welcome back to those of you who chose pile number 1. Oh, this pile feels it feels like an opening is happening, an expansion, possibly some growing pains in the body. Like if you remember back to when your body was actually stretching and growing as an adolescent, it is that same kind of feeling. It is just a little bit of pain and tension in the bones. I'm feeling it actually throughout the spine. So really like stretching and opening. I feel like you're reaching new heights. And they're telling me there's no urgency. It just feels like a very calm, watery, not almost like misty. Like it's like sitting in a what are those things called? I get this visual and then I can't quite put it into words. Steam room. There we go. Thank you. Steam room. So sitting in a steam room, just letting that water absorb into your being and really taking in the energy of relaxation and self-nurturing is what I'm hearing. Self-nurturing. Okay, so we have from the Kuan Yin Oracle, we have Enter the Jade Temple. That is the first card that wanted to come through today. And the energy of Kuan Yin is such a loving, compassionate, peaceful energy that she embodies. And what I'm feeling here with the, okay, they want me to point out the number 11, so you may be seeing 1111. 11 might be your number. I'm hearing good things can happen twice. So perhaps you were questioning, like, something already good happened, and, is it in the cards for me for something else good to happen? And they're saying, yes, absolutely. Good things happen more than once. So don't settle for, or don't try to, man, the words just do not want to fully come through right now. I apologize. allow yourself to just open up and receive. Thank you. That was so much better, Spirit. Allow yourself to open up and receive. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. We have lots of cards that came through for these piles. So, all right, hopefully this focuses. All right, so first off, we have a message from the Eternal Light, and your message is Heart Song. So it says, check in with your heart. What is it singing? Deep down, you know what is right. You have the answers, but it will take courage to face an issue. As scary as it seems, you can do it. The universe will support you as soon as you take the first step. All right, so what I'm hearing with this is that you're ready. Your higher self is saying that you are ready to move. They're telling me move. Okay, you are ready to move. So perhaps you're moving out of state, moving out of country. It really is like a whole uprooting. I see roots coming up out of the ground, and it feels like you're ready. The one thing that's holding you back is the fear of the where, the how, the when. And they're saying, take that blind leap. Let the universe support you. So really take yourself out of the energy of having to know like what your next step is, and just pull back and be. Just be. They're saying be present. The one thing that's holding you back right now is that you're not in presence, and that's why it may feel like you're growing through this cycle of like you're getting closer and then you back off, and then you get closer, and then it's like 5 steps forward and 3 steps back, and every time you're like, oh, this is it, and then they pull you back. And they're saying it's because as soon as you get that into that energy of this is it, I'm moving forward, you automatically start to overthink, and you start to think, okay, this is it. All right, so I need to get this going, and I need to get that, and I need to make sure this is in alignment. And they're saying stop. The overthinking is what's holding you back. Trust that the universe is supporting you, that your highest self knows exactly where you need to be and will guide you there, no matter what, without the who, the how, the why, the when, the where. Okay, so let's go. This one, go ahead and go on. We are going to come back to that. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Intuition. Okay, so take a few deep breaths. This is the energy of the Merkaba, really activating the third eye. There's a lot of like codes in this card, and I keep just hearing breathe. Like you get so caught up in what it will be or what it's going to be, and every time it's like every time the universe leaves you a little breadcrumb to show you like, oh, you're going this way, then right away you're like wanting to jump on it and race forward and get to the next step without the universe. And they're saying slow down, breathe. You're not there's not enough breath, they're telling me. That's part of this expansion for you, is wherever this move is, whether this move is an actual physical move, whether it is an interdimensional move, there's a move that's happening, and they want you to breathe into it. Slow down and breathe. Slow down and breathe. All right. And we have Earth Star activation. And again, the Merkaba, see? So twice now we have that Merkaba figure that's come through. And the Merkaba is like our own personal vehicle. It will get us to and from wherever we are intended to be. So if you intend to move or make big moves, like I'm hearing groundbreaking, then connect with that space. Now you can do some Merkaba meditations if you want to look into that. You can connect with the Merkaba, and also here they're pointing out that Isis energy. You're being guided. Whoever chose this pile, you are being guided by a much higher power. And this isn't just, thank you, they're telling me, like, this isn't just your highest self. This isn't just, okay, I'm going to take out the word just. This isn't only your higher self. This isn't only the creator. This isn't only your passed on loved ones, your guides, your angels. This is interdimensionally. This is on a whole nother level. What this move for you is going to be groundbreaking. It's going to be life-changing, transformative. You are not going to make it through this move and be able to look back at the life that you currently have or are in the corridor of transforming out of and come back online in that resonance. It's just not going to happen. So they're really preparing you to fully let go and let go to, oh man, let go of everything. Let go of people, places, things, objects, and anything that you feel you have any kind of attachment to. So think of if tomorrow you woke up and you were teleported into a different space, a different time, a different vibration, and there was no way for you to look back and connect with anything that happened today or up until today, how would you process that? How would it feel? Would it be shocking, and would you want to go back? Or would you be relieved and feel like you're ready to move forward and to move on? That's the space that you're in right now. It's like there's so much abundance, all of this golden energy in this card. And it's like this portal is opening up for you, but you have to be ready for it, because your life is absolutely 100% going to change, and change in the aspect of, if you shift vibrations, you can come back to the same space, same time. So let me give you an analogy. It's like if you move out of your hometown, let's say, and everybody in your hometown, you know everybody there, you're connected with friends, family, coworkers, and you up and move, and then you say, oh, you know what, I think I'm gonna go back and visit my hometown, and you come back to that hometown, but you're in a different vibration. Nothing in that hometown is going to be the same. You're not going to be able to connect with the people, the places, the things, everything that was you in that space is going to be gone. And so they're saying, are you ready to make this leap? Because this leap, it's going to be amazing. Like the energy I feel from it is paradise. My goodness, it is so high vibrational. It feels amazing. It feels like it is ancient new earth. It is ancient new earth. You are on the precipice of shifting into that. And I know a lot of people say, oh, it's not here yet, or it's coming, or this and that. No, it is a vibration that we are moving into. And once you get to that vibration, there is no turning back. There is no going back down to different vibrations. Now, that doesn't mean that other people won't reach that vibration, that other spaces and places and things won't reach that vibration. But when they reach that vibration, they themselves are going to be completely different as well. So you may not recognize them. The movie that they're bringing to me now is like What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams. And the movie, when he goes, I'm going to ruin it for those of you who haven't watched it, but for those of you who have, they want me to speak about it anyway, regardless if you have or haven't. But what happens is, you know, he transitions, I believe, and when he goes into, you know, what are the heavens for him, he sees this beautiful Asian woman, and he connects with her, and he has this really divine connection with her, and come to find out that was actually his daughter. And when he asks her, why do you look like this beautiful Asian woman, and she says, you know, when we traveled to Asia that one time, I saw the way that you looked at this Asian woman and her beauty and her femininity, and I wanted to be that, and this is what I chose to be in this lifetime here. And that's exactly what this is saying. So you may recognize in your heart where people are at when they reach that level of vibration with you, but nothing is going to be the same. It is not going to be, you're not going to look at your family, your friends, the people that have been in your life, even if they've had a great impact and you have really good relationships with them, you're not going to see them the same way. So your spirit, your team, I'm going to say, because there's so many, your team is wanting to make sure that you are actually ready for that. It is a shift in dimensions, a huge, huge shift for you. And that's why it's taking some time for it to happen, because they want to make sure that when that happens, you're ready for it. And not just you not recognizing them, they also are not going to recognize you. You are physically going to change. Your body is going to look different. Your hair, your eyes, anything that looks like you in this realm is going to look completely different in that next dimension. So they're just wanting to make sure that you are open and ready for that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move on because we got lots of cards here. All right, so we have abundance. Yes, state of plentiful. Yeah, this is what's coming for you. You have all of this abundant, loving energy that's coming in. They're just wanting to make sure that you're ready for it. Okay. We have celebrate growth and breakthroughs. Yes, look at all of that vibrant gold energy. It's like you're coming up, you're shifting, you're becoming a whole new person. And the energy is so vibrant that those that are not in your vibration are probably going to be repelled from you. If not, they're going to not even be able to see you. It's like looking at the sun, is what they're telling me, right? Like there are times when we can see the sun, when it's sunrise or sunset, but there are times where the sun is so bright that it's painful to even look into, and that's your energy. It's time for you to go to a space where you don't have to tone down your energy, where you don't have to dim your light at all. You can be in your most highest vibration as your authentic self and not have to sacrifice any of that for the sake of anyone around you. Right, we have this lovely little cat here that came through the Beyond Lemuria deck, and yeah, they're just telling me like it's these portals that you've been like jumping through these portals and moving through them, and there's just this ancient divine energy. She kind of reminds me of the cats in ancient Egypt, a sphinx maybe. I don't know if I'm saying the right one, but the energy is just this they're telling me luminescent goddess type energy. Do I need to read what's on the back of this? They told me I can, but we don't have to. Well, let's go ahead and read it anyway. The Portal Keeper. Portals are gateways to other layers of reality. They can be accessed through inner practices or externally, in places such as the planet's vortices. Gently explore the edges of your existence. Spend time listening in the forest. Deepen your meditation practice. Dance yourself into ecstasy. Explore psychic tools and study new healing modalities. If you feel lacking in purpose or life seems a little mundane, remember there is never a reason to be bored. What we experience with our physical senses is just the tip of the iceberg. Magic exists wherever you care to find it. Look between the lines to limitless discovery. Yes, jumping through those portals, the energy, oh my gosh. Okay, and we have angels and ancestors, the oracle. Yeah, wait for important information. Wait, just, you see how she's not going out and searching for it. She is in her own energy. She is still, she is quiet, she is present, and that it's coming to her. The abundance, this is almost like a lotus mudra when you open it up, and the lotus mudra is the abundance, it's the acceptance of bringing it in and being able to fully receive it. Okay, what else do we got here? Let's see. Archangel Raziel. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to decipher anything about Raziel. I know very little about him, so I don't want to tap into um, what I know about him and shift anything. Plus, this reading is already getting kind of long. What I do want to do is actually just cancel clear the jest. What I do want to do is channel his energy for you. I'm going to channel the energy of Raziel. So we're just calling Archangel Raziel in. Wow, the energy is so happy. It's just a joyful energy. It's like almost like I want to say like a know-it-all. Like there's so much wisdom, but it's not. It's very humbling. It's just like someone who has done a lot of like self-study, self-education, just is very connected and tapped into their intuition. And we're just channeling this energy into you so that you can open up to trust. They're telling me trust. Archangel Raziel is bringing in the energy of trust. Trust and believe. Get out of your head. And he's saying, use the Merkaba to move, to get to those higher dimensions, to see yourself. Thank you, Raziel, Archangel Raziel. Use the Merkaba to see yourself in those dimensions, to see how different it is and how abundant you are and how connected you are. I feel him working throughout the high heart in the back of the spine, the space between the shoulder blades and slightly higher. And he says, this is a space where you've stored this question. Okay, can you elaborate on that, please, Archangel Raziel? It's like he's telling me it's like a very studious, like, the system. He's trying to simplify it for me so I can get it out into words. The system. Energy of Raziel is such a genuine, happy energy. It's like, I know. Ah, got it. Thank you. I know. Right? Because when we know, we trust and we believe fully. Thank you, Archangel Raziel, for bringing that little clearing and activation through. He's telling me that you can connect with him in the astral. You can call him in. So in those moments when you're just about to close your eyes and fully fall into a deep rest, or transport into a deep rest, thank you for whoever brought that word through, call on him. Or when you rise up in the AM and you're still you're still coming out of the astral space, call on him. Ask him to be with you. Ask him to help you trust. Ask him to help you know. Ask him to help you believe. We have Last angel card that wanted to come through is number 44. Beware of distractions. Beware of distractions. That's what's getting you in your head, right? It's all of this, like you see all of this happening down underneath here. And so it would be so easy for this angel to just look down and get connected and get lost in the butterflies and everything else going on. And they're saying, just be. Don't listen to what other people are saying. And they're saying specifically, can you bring that back, Spirit, please? I had another thought come through and I don't want to miss it. They're saying, just allow yourself to be in stillness and quiet more. So maybe turning off your phone. You know, if you turn it off an hour before bed before, maybe now you turn it off 2 hours before bed. Maybe you don't turn the TV on at all during the weekdays. Maybe you are not scrolling social media. There are plenty of things that you can do. Even not picking up a book and reading someone else's word. They really want you to tap into self and spend more time in quiet with self and connect. And this is the space that's going to help you move. Okay. We have one last card. It says, I am free to be myself. Yes, this is the energy that they want you to be in. Your guides, your team, thank you, your team, it wants you to free yourself from having to tone yourself down. You're not in that energy anymore. You shouldn't have to tone yourself down. You shouldn't have to be in the energy where you're and it's okay. They're wanting me to make sure that you understand this. It's okay for your light to dim, to be around certain people right now, but the vibration that you're moving into, you're no longer going to have to do that. You're going to be in such a high vibration that everything that is in that vibration with you is in resonance. This is soul family. This is soul tribe. This is just soulful. Cancel clear that word, just man. This is soulful connections that is taking you into the next highest space. So I think that is all of the messages that want to come through for this pile. I'm just asking Spirit any last things that we need. They're saying don't forget to use the Merkaba and to connect with Archangel Raziel if you need help in trusting and believing. And shine your light, baby. That's what I'm hearing. Shine your light, baby. I love it. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. Happy 5/5 portal. Until next time. Adios. Welcome back to those of you who chose pile number 2, Sri Bala. Oh, this energy. Okay, so first off, let me say that when I opened up to do this 5/5 portal reading, I started choosing cards for the piles, and as I was going through the decks and they were telling me which ones wanted to be used, I heard that there was only going to be 2 piles for this 5/5 portal reading, and I had pulled the cards and they were ready to go, and at the very last minute, so I pulled the cards actually a day before. I had planned on doing the reading then and just connecting with the 5/5 portal energy, anyhow, something shifted. I didn't end up doing it, so those cards were already pulled and ready to go. And then last minute today, as I was setting up, getting ready to do the reading, a whole new pile wanted to come through, and these cards are almost completely different than any of the other piles. So those of you that chose this, I feel like you it's like you're sliding in last minute, and this is such your life. They're telling me it's like you've always gotten what you needed. Things have always come through for you, but it's always been last minute. It's always been like down to the wire where you're like, oh my gosh, is this gonna happen? I don't know what to do. What if it doesn't? There's been all of this like worry energy that stirred things up, and in the very last moment things have shifted for you. And this just reminds me of how powerful fear is, and how important it is for us to replace fear with love, because love, will tell us that everything is okay, right? Our heart will tap into it and feel it, and we won't have to wonder or worry or figure out what's going to happen. Our heart is going to say, don't worry, you got this. Everything is okay. Everything is going to work out exactly as it needs to be. And this is the shift that they're wanting you to grow through and learn through this 5-5 portal. They're wanting you to learn that everything doesn't have to be last minute, and you can tap out of that energy of worrying because it's not doing you any good. I had a client years ago that had a confrontation with her best friend and her lover, and the confrontation hadn't even happened yet. It was possibly months out. It was maybe like 6 months out, where they said, oh, my best friend, her birthday is on this day, and it's a big birthday party for her, and I've never missed her birthday parties, and I want to be there. However, it's also my new amazing lover's birthday that weekend, and I have no idea why or how I'm gonna choose. How do I let my friend down? I don't want to do that. I love her. I want to be there for her. Also, I can't let my new lover down. I love him. I want to be there for him. And there was this conflict that she was battling for the longest time, and every time we got together, Spirit would tell her, so many things can happen between now and then. Stop worrying. Worrying is not getting you anywhere. And I'll tell you, up until the month before, maybe even weeks before, she was still in that energy of, oh my gosh, what do I do? How is this going to work out? She was wanting to know the who, the what, the why, the where, the when, right? The system of how things were going to take place. And come maybe 3 days before, or 2 days before, sliding in there at the very end, right? I think the best friend ended up catching a cold or something, wasn't able to go anyhow to this extravagant birthday party that they had planned out of state. And she didn't have to tell her new lover that she wasn't going to be there for them, and it was just everything worked out. And I kept saying that through let me correct myself, I learned that through Spirit, because Spirit kept telling her through me that so much can happen between now and then. And now and then, you guys, now and then can mean, from now until 5 years from now. Now and then can mean from now until the end of the week. Now and then can be from tonight until tomorrow. There's time is non-linear, so it doesn't matter the time. They're just saying you don't have to keep yourself in this big ball of worry and wondering what's going to happen. It's detrimental for you, actually. It's detrimental for you to stay in that space of, oh my gosh, how is this happening? And they want you to come out of it. And to come out of it, they want you to tap into stillness. They want you to tap into stillness. The energy of Sri Bala. Now, I don't know much about Sri Bala. It's a beautiful card here. I know that she's connected. Thank you, Spirit. She is the divine daughter. The divine daughter. She is connected to Lalita, and her energy is almost like the energy I'm getting from her is like a princess. And a princess who is like her father's favorite daughter. Like, there is this energy of just this beauty and love and kindness and wit, they're telling me. She is the energy of really man, the words are just not wanting to come out tonight. My apologies. It's the energy of knowledge, of like, knowledge is power, of knowing, right? But the knowledge that they want you to tap into is not the logic knowledge that you learn in systems in Earth Realm. They're wanting you to tap into the knowledge of your higher self, of your intuition, of those gut feelings that you're feeling. So when you have, when I would sit my client down in this situation that I used as the analogy, when I would sit her down and I would say, okay, when you feel into what's going to happen that weekend, get out of your head, stop thinking, right? Stop thinking and get into your heart. What do you feel? And every time there was a good feeling. Well, it feels good. I don't feel like there's any conflict. I don't feel like anything is going to go wrong. Okay, so go with it. Go with it. That's what they're saying. Feel into that. Trust your body. Listen to your gut, and know that you are a divine daughter. You are a daughter, a divine daughter. Okay. And I'm asking, like, if there are men listening. They said you don't have to worry about it. They'll know. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So I'm going to leave her right here. And then we're gonna start to move through this pile. Okay, so we have integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. Integrity. Okay, so they're saying, look at where you could add, where you can be more in your integrity. So perhaps there are places where you haven't been in integrity. And this can be as small, y'all, this can be as small as telling a little white lie that you think is no big deal, right? Like, you know, I've seen people where they had something come up and, no. Okay, they're like, don't use that one. Where, you know, they just felt like their energy shifted. They were going to go out with, you know, hang out with people, and then their energy shifted, and they're like, I just don't feel like getting ready. I'm too tired. I'd rather just chill out for the day and maybe make some food and stay home. And instead of telling their friends that, they make up this lie about, you know, oh, I'm not feeling well, or, you know, I noticed that I have to do this, and so I don't have the time. And it's like, just be honest. Just be honest. That's what Spirit is bringing through with this. The divine daughter. Just be honest. They want you to be open and honest and in your integrity. Okay, and then these two cards wanted to come out together, so let's see what they are. Time and support. Time and support. Okay. And they're wanting me to channel with this, so I'm going to go ahead and open up, and we'll do a little channeled transmission. Yes. Reminders that time is not linear. Time is not linear. And that you have so much support. There's a team that is working for each of us in the higher realms. And your team is saying, disconnect from time. Disconnect from the having to be on a certain timeline. And being in that energy of having to get things done by a certain time, have things happen by a certain time. They're saying disconnect from time. I feel like more of that's going to come through with the rest of these cards. So, okay, let me go that one first. All right, we have Joy, 24. She's so peaceful. Look at that energy. And the bunnies around her. It's the energy of fertility. It's something is cooking. Something is cultivating. You're working on something internally. There's this energy of harnessing your power is what I'm hearing. Harnessing your power. And to do that, the power of the divine daughter, right? The power of the daughter of the God, of the creator, right? Which we are. They're saying tap into that and just be in that space. Okay, we have visions. So opening up your clairvoyance and out-of-body travel. They're really pointing out, I never noticed this on this card. So we have the full moon, and then we have the reflection here. You see her reflection back here? It's almost like, okay, they're saying it's another version of self. It's not a reflection, it's another version of self, and it's like she's hanging on to her. They're holding on so tightly, and it's like, I feel like those of you who chose this pile, like you've had to have your own back. Like you didn't have anyone that was going to be supportive for you in the physical, or maybe you had very little of it, and it's like you had to have your own back. You had to have your guard up. You had to make sure that things were, you know, in divine order for self. You had to know the who, the what, the why, the when, the where, because it was a safety mechanism for you. And they're saying your gifts are coming online. You're becoming more clairvoyant. You're trusting in your gut feelings. You're trusting in your heart, and you're listening. You're quieting your mind, and you're listening to what needs to happen. And because of that, there is this deep transformation that's coming with this 5/5 portal. Deep transformation, and I'm feeling like some body aches in the central spine area, and I feel like it's just an expansion that is needing to happen. They're wanting you to open up, spread your wings, like you're ready to step into this not okay. They're saying you've stepped into this new version of self. They're ready for you to embody it, to embrace it, to show it off, to be in a space where you know that you are supported, where you're not trapped by the system of time, and you can just allow yourself to be in this loving, fertile energy. Right, and then we have the eagle and the number 1, and they're saying, yeah, you're getting ready to start from a whole new level. They want you to pull back is what I'm hearing. Pull back. See it from an eagle's eye view. So whatever it is that you're feeling that's coming online, and I feel like this is all connected to support. I feel like you've had so many lifetimes of having to support yourself that your soul is almost, you know, an exhaustion of like, why do I have to do this alone? I just want a partner. I just want a lover. I want someone that's going to be there, that's going to support me, that's going to have my back. I want a best friend. I want, you know, a soul tribe that I can turn to no matter what, that I can fill myself completely. And I just saw this the other day. There was this this meme that said, like, you want a soul tribe, and yet you don't want them to come over and see your house dirty. Or you want a soul tribe, and I think it takes a village is actually what it was saying. It takes a village, yet you don't want them to see your house dirty. Or it takes a village, and you don't want to ask for help when you're too tired. And it takes a village, but you would rather stay home and be in your own hermit energy. And it's like your guides are wanting you to open up. You're ready for that next step. You're ready to welcome in new community, new people into your life. You're ready for a lover is what I'm hearing. Ooh, okay, I like it. You're ready for new love. You're ready to open up to that. Now, it doesn't mean that like you're ready to like go out there and start dating and being with people. It just means that your heart is radiating this energy of being in your own power, being the divine daughter, being in this beautiful, abundant, I mean, like the flowers in this, it's like this very peaceful spring-like energy that you're embodying, not quite embodying yet, thank you, Spirit, that you are coming so close to embodying. And once you get to that place, that's when everything is going to come in. Okay, we have a little shadow and light. A shadow and light, and what is coming through for this? Yeah, they're wanting you to the part that needs to shift before welcoming in a new lover, a new community, a new more support. You can start. They're saying you don't have to have fully embody this yet, this part, the shadow and light, but they're wanting you to give grace to your shadow. Give grace to the things that you don't love about yourself. Give grace to those things, right? Give yourself, open up and give yourself a little bit of love, and know that yeah, you may get a little fiery at times, and you know what? That's okay. Love that part of yourself too. It's okay for you to be in that energy. It's okay for you to not have the most clean, home. It's okay for you to want some alone time, but also crave connection. It's okay for those things. And they're just wanting you to, most of all, they're saying be in integrity with self, because the lying about something is, if you're doing it at any capacity with anyone outside of self, it's because you fully don't trust yourself. You still are in that space where you are judging what you've done throughout your lifetime. And they're saying it's okay. Love that part of you. It got you here. Without those parts of self, I'll tell you from my own personal journey, without the parts that brought me to my knees, without the scarcity, without the everything that I've grown through, I would not be where I am today. And even just last year, I went through a lot of shadow work, and there were times, and my husband and I were just talking about this evening, about how there's this energy of, we got into this energy of victim mentality, and thank God we went into this energy of scarcity and not feeling like we had, everything that we needed, because it really made us go deeper into those parts of self, and it made us trust and not settle for anything less. I'll tell you, there were times last year in our situation where we could have easily tapped out and gotten some things that we needed, and maybe not been happy with them, but been comfortable. And our guides kept telling us, like, this is not for comfort. You are learning to grow through this uncomfortable stage, because what's coming for you is so abundant and you are so deserving of it. But to get there, you need to know how to receive it, and you're not going to know how to receive it if you still carry lack or scarcity. And they're bringing back more about the Lalita Tripura, Sri Bala, that the energy is non-lack. Her energy is abundance and wealth. And there's this, like, look at the gold around her. Oh, it's out of the there you go. Look at the gold that she's wrapped in. Look at these gold cuffs that she carries. Look at this crown of gold and jewels that are on her. She is wealth. She is abundance. She embodies that. So if you've been growing through any kind of scarcity, any kind of victim mentality, any kind of feeling like you're in lack, like there's not enough, or that you're not going to make it, or where's my next meal coming from, or how am I going to pay this bill, they're saying it's okay. This is part of the journey. And I know, y'all, from my own experience and growing through it last year, that it was not easy when I was in it. However, I know what it feels like now to be on the other side, and to look back and be so grateful for what we experienced and what we grew through, and how we did not let ourselves go back into a comfort zone. We stayed very uncomfortable for the majority of the year, and that discomfort is what brought us to where we are now, and it is what is going to slingshot us forward into what is to come. And it's this abundance, fertile type energy. All right, we have vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. All right, then we have an animal card that wanted to come through, and it's the hawk. Ooh, these birds. You got two very powerful birds here, the hawk and the eagle. These birds, wow. All right, so the hawk is the visionary. The hawk has clear vision, has discernment, is able to not just see things from a higher perspective like the eagle, but it is also able to integrate, to be in, to like the eagle is kind of like the lone wolf, right? Like the eagle is one of the high, like it flies at the highest vibration. It is a predator. Hawks are predators as well, but they're not just in that energy. They also, like, we see hawks all the time, like playing and messing around with other birds, and there's so much like beauty in what they have to offer. So they're just saying, like, you're going to be able to integrate with community, with society. You don't have to be in that like lone wolf or lone eagle type energy. You can pull back and see things from an eagle's eye view, and then you can also integrate yourself into where you want to be. Right, and then we have the Archangel Sachiel that wanted to come through. Archangel Sachiel, and again with the wealth codes, I feel like those of you that chose this pile have recently been struggling with some finances, with trying to figure things out, maybe feeling like you don't have enough, or that things are not going to work out for you. And this is a confirmation that everything is going to be okay. They just want you to trust in your gut, trust and know, get out of that worrying energy. I am going to channel I'm going to channel some energy from Archangel Sachiel for you. So if you're open to receive, you can just say yes in your space, place. Okay. Her energy, Archangel Sachiel, is bringing this like inner knowing, an inner peace. It's like tapping into your heart and feeling it beat. Yeah, I know it's there. I know my heart is there. I know it's keeping me alive. And yet, until I actually place my hands over my heart and feel it, they're saying this is you. It's like you need that feeling, that reminder. It's okay. Just breathe. Breathe. I'm hearing spend more time in nature. Stop comparing yourself. Archangel Sachiel is saying to stop comparing yourself. Be who you are. Be who you are. She doesn't want you to feel like you need to compare yourself to others, or to the things that others have that you don't, or you do and they don't. There's no comparison needed. She's just working in the back of the neck. There's some stagnant energy there that she's wanting me to channel her energy into for you. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Sachiel. Thank you for tuning in. I'll look forward to connecting with you all again soon. Take care. Adios. Aloha to those of you who chose pile number 3, the Veil of Shadows. Oh, the Veil of Shadows. This is from the Kuan Yin Oracle by Lana Fairchild. And the energy that's coming through is just, it's like you've made peace. You've made peace with your shadow. You've made peace with the parts of you that you maybe weren't happy of, or the parts of self where, where you weren't proud of. You've made that peace, and now you're just in this energy of like sitting back and allowing things to come to you, right? Allowing things to happen and not needing the know of how or when or why. It's the just not just can't so clear that word. It is being in the energy of receiving, sitting back and letting it come to me. It is the goddess energy. It is not, goddesses, I use this with my clients. A goddess is not going to go out and chase something. A goddess is not going to go out and fetch something. A goddess is going to sit on her throne and allow things to come to her. So that is the energy that you are in. It's like you have already shifted into a higher vibration. You have moved into a different dimension, so things may be looking different for you, like physically looking different. You may have noticed, you go on a drive and the drive looks different than it did before. You may have noticed just being around people feels different than it did before. You are in a new vibration, so you're in this energy now of just sitting back and allowing the universe to bring you whatever it is that you need. All right, and then we have golden path. You are a beautiful, gifted, and sensitive soul, traveling a golden path full of creativity and light. You are on your way to fulfilling your heart's deepest desires. Enjoy each precious moment along your path to ever greater love and wisdom. Namaste. Yes, this is you. You're in this energy, like I said, this goddess type energy of just sitting back and allowing things to happen and letting yourself be, and knowing that your deepest desires are going to be fulfilled. You don't have to, it's like tapping out of the rat race. You don't need to be in that energy of chasing things anymore. You're just letting it be exactly what it needs to be for you. Okay. Yeah, look at that abundance. Woohoo! I love it. So much abundance. Look at that. It's so fruitful as the fruit. Down here, the gold's stacked, and then just this burst of energy, the sun and all of this. Yeah, my goodness. I love this for you. It is, I'm gonna put this right over her here, because it's like you're finally in this energy of just, I'm just gonna be here and whatever's meant for me is going to come to me, and it feels so fucking good, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what we got. We have the central sun. I cannot make this up. This is abundance downloads, regeneration, and success. You guys, you made it. You are on, you're exactly in the space of, I'm gonna put this here, of like wealth codes are telling me that the energy that's coming through is so vibrant. It's like you finally learned. There's been all of these little lessons along the way and little things, and you may have felt like it took you a long time to get here, and it's okay. It was, everything that happened divinely, and you are in the space of just fully receiving your high heart is so vibrant. The energy that I'm getting is between the high heart and the throat, and it just feels like there's this like roar, like I can't even, my voice, I just want to, like, it's like a lion roaring out at the jungle, like, I got this is me, come to me, I am, like, I've done the work, I've shifted myself, I've gone into the shadow, I've embraced my ego, I've connected with all the parts of me that were broken, and I've worked so hard and so long to get to where I am, and now you get to receive. I'm excited for you guys. Look, I'm messing things up. Okay. All right. It's surrender. Yeah, look at the solar plexus is lit. Yes, it's had that energy of, I don't want to cover her there, of just, wow, so much abundance. It's like you're open, you are in your authenticity, you don't care what people think, say, or do. When it comes to you, you are, I see you just standing with your arms wide open in this beautiful, beautiful shade of pink, and just this all loving type energy. All right, be a channel. Wow, you guys, whoever chose this pile, listen, you have some major abundance coming to you, and now they're telling you be a channel. Open up and use that for others. What's coming in for you is coming because you deserve it. You've broken through a lot of different systems, they're telling me, for self, and you're ready for, like, I'm hearing like level up, level up, level up, level up. You got, like, this is your level up. You've leveled up, and now they're wanting you to spread that energy, right? Like, you're in the tree. Okay, they're showing like she's super grounded, just like a tree. You see all the trees supporting her in the background. You may have a connection with trees too. And then letting that energy out. Now that you've received it, now that things are starting to come in for you and you're feeling the shifts and you're allowing yourself to open up and receive, what can you give out? What can you channel out to the world that's for you? And channel, y'all, it doesn't mean like just like this, like sitting down and channeling messages. I'm a messenger, so I do channel messages. However, you could channel through artwork, you can channel through music, you can channel through whatever it is that fancies you. You can channel through food, you can channel through organizing things. I don't know, like they're giving me all these random stuff, like things that you can do. Whatever you love, use this energy that you've cultivated for self and open it up to others. Okay, and they still leave it upside down. Okay, so then we have this beautiful card from the Lemurian deck. Okay, they want it because they want to show you, like, it's the as above, so below. Like, you're so grounded and connected in this oh, thank you. You are now connecting not just to the cosmos, not just to Mama Gaia. You're connecting through into the vibrations that have been hidden in Earth Realm. Wow. Okay, into the vibrations that have been hidden in Earth Realm. So go out into nature. You're going to notice that things look different, feel different. You're going to start to connect with plants, with animals. Really get yourself out, because that is going to open you up so much more, and it's going to be so much fun, you guys. I feel like this is like you're going to go out and be able to just frolic and connect on so many levels and get so many downloads. So play with it, have fun with it. This is a very vibrant, fun, playful, joyful type energy. All right, we have protection guardian. They're saying you don't need to worry. You can be like, all of this energy is so vibrant, and you feel it. You feel, like, look at the peacock headdress on her here. My goodness, look at that, so beautiful. It's these beauty codes that are coming in for you, these beauty codes that are activating and turning online. And yeah, this energy is, whew, man, it's powerful, y'all. And you are divinely protected. You no longer have to think about using protection. It's like an instant. As soon as you feel something's off, instantly your guides are going to come in and work with you and protect you, because you're in that vibration of just completely opening. Before, I used to have to remember, like, oh, I need to protect myself when I go in front of a crowd, or when I'm around, like, I'm highly empathetic, so it's like I would need to protect myself in spaces where there was a lot of energy. And now it's like I can go out, and as soon as I feel that energy, I call in my protection, and boom, like, done. No one can touch me. I'm in such a high vibration. So that's the same energy you're in. They're showing me, and they're pointing out this circle here, which I don't think is a drum. It looks more like a shield. Yeah, drop your shields. But they're showing me drums, so maybe you should get into drumming or go to a drumming circle. They're really bringing in the energy of the drum, perhaps even just connecting and dancing to drums music. I started doing this African drumming dancing. It is so much fun. Oh my goodness, I have a blast when I do it. Like, it is the most intense workout. It's hardcore, y'all, and I enjoy it so much. I just found it on YouTube, and I have such a good time doing it, and the ladies that teach it are so much fun, and like, they're just saying get into that energy of the drums. So I don't know if you drum, if you play the drums, if you want to get into like dancing with drums, whatever it is, drum, that's the connection for you. And they keep pointing out her hands. So what is it, Spirit, that you want to bring forth with her hands? It's the right side. Okay. and it's they're telling me like you're able to actually set and keep boundaries. Thank you, Spirit, for pointing that out. You are, so all of this space, right? Because people, when they come into abundance, has been in the past some fear with people coming into abundance, because they're worried that now that they're in their abundance, people are going to take it, or people are going to want something from them. And they've worked so hard to get it, and now other people are just going to come and take it away from them. But they're saying no, like, you know how to set boundaries, you know how to keep those boundaries, how to speak up for yourself, how to not be in the space where you're people pleasing or wanting to do for others more than you are for self, and you do not have to worry about that. So part of this abundance and the reason it's coming in is because you've learned to set those boundaries. Okay, not that one yet, they're saying, so let's go with this one. All right, reflectiveness 23, and we have the hummingbird. So maybe you've been seeing hummingbirds, they've been connecting. Yeah, it's this, again, this energy of like the forest, of like a fae or fairy type energy, getting out and connecting with that, connecting with the little things, stopping and smelling the flowers. Yeah, it's like life is, if it hasn't already, which I feel like for this pile it already has, but there's this shift that is going to accelerate it through this 5/5 portal, where everything just seems a little sweeter. Right? Like I remember like my first dark night of the soul and coming out of it. And I remember going, oh my gosh, that tree is so beautiful. I never even recognized it before. I would drive by it every day and I never saw it. And now all of a sudden, like, it's captivating my attention. And so these little things are going to come online for you, and you're going to start to notice things that you never noticed before. And partially because some of those are from the new vibration that you've shifted into, and partially because there just wasn't, there was so much like go, do that you didn't have time to slow down and smell the flowers. So this is allowing you to be in that flow state where you can actually slow down and connect. Okay, which one do we want next? The portal. All right, so we have this beautiful energy portal that came through the Brastani deck. These are sites across America where there are portals, thank you, across America, where you can actually go to and connect with the portal. And these are photographs that were taken at those portals and then enhanced. So there's an energy of they're telling me like sacred grounding that's coming through this for you. Sacred grounding. I don't even know where to put this because I don't want to cover up any of your abundance stuff. Let me move this and I can put it here. Okay, so sacred grounding is what this energy is. Again, getting outside, spending more time in nature, connecting with the animals, with the insects, with the elements, with the with nature, with the trees, with the grass, with the flowers, stopping and enjoying the little things in life. Okay, and then we have Archangel Sandalphon. Yes, Archangel Sandalphon is the archangel, the twin of Metatron, and it is the energy. He brings the energy of grounding, being completely grounded and protected. So this energy, though it's vibrant, it's abundant, it is reaching higher dimensions, it is connecting with new vibrations in Earth realm, and I'm telling you, like, these vibrations are like they're telling me are like hidden in the Earth's core. Different I guess societies would probably be the closest word that I can use to it. It reminds me of like Telos, which is the society that is below Mount Shasta. You can look into that, TELOS. And the other one is like Shambhala, which is the society that's hidden in the Himalayan mountains. There are all these like high vibrational society is the best word I can come up with for it, but they're much more than that. High vibrational communes, I guess, that have these, interdimensional beings that dwell there. and you're connecting to that power now. You're connecting on a whole new level to them. So the last and final card for this pile is going to be I am at peace. I am at peace. Yes, everything is aligned. It feels fantastic. This energy of just knowing that you're on the right path, that everything is happening divinely, that you have done all of the work that you needed to do up until this point, and now you can just receive. You have set those boundaries, and now you just allow things to come to you. Allow things to come to you. Be in that energy of the goddess type energy. Bring it in. Call it in. What do you want? Call it in, because it's coming. So if you want something specific, be very specific. The universe is listening right now, and you are so open and ready to receive. So if you want collaboration, call it in. If you want healing, call it in. If you want healing for others, they're telling me, call it in. If you're wanting anything, if you're wanting even like physical things, if you're wanting a new home, call it in. You are in such a vibrant energy, and it is grounded and connected to all of these different beings. And then get out and enjoy nature. Get out and enjoy nature. Actually enjoy it. Stop to smell the flowers, right? Let the like move. I'm feeling like sand moving through my fingers. Like play and splash in water and puddles, or like fill into the mud. Just connect in that energy with Mother Nature, with Mama Gaia. Wow. All right. I feel like there's so much more. Oh, they want me to just channel. Is it Sandalphon that you want me to channel? Yeah. Okay, Sandalphon energy. So I'm just going to channel a little energy from Sandalphon, see if he has any last messages for us. He's saying, sing and dance and be joy. Don't go looking for joy. Be joy. Be joy. You know, this reminds me, I'm still channeling. I'm going to continue to channel his energy through my hands as I give you this this scenario that happened. So I was talking to my husband earlier, and we were talking about how smiles are contagious. They literally are contagious. You cannot look at someone who has a beautiful smile on their face and not smile back. You really just can't. And I learned that when I was still, an alcoholic and still working through my own shit. And when I learned it, I was like, you know what? I'm going to put a smile in every email that I ever send out. And I worked for a company for over 10 years. And every email that I sent out in that company had a smiley face in it. And I don't care if people thought I was dumb or if they thought I was like over the top, but it was just one simple little smile at the end of everything I said. And every day, and I'll tell you, I had so many people reach out to me or like, thank you, it's because of you that I smiled today. Or like, I just wanted to hear your voice because, you always make me smile. And y'all, I wasn't doing anything special. I was just putting those silly little yellow smiley faces at the end of my emails, and they were shifting vibrations. So smile. It's contagious. It feels amazing. There's a, he's still channeling. Thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, for channeling through me, through my hands. There is a, what was I going to say? Can you bring it back? Because I know it was relevant. There is a meditation guide on YouTube, and every time he gets ready to start his meditations, he tells you to smile like an idiot. And I'll tell you, like the first time we ever did it, I was like, no one's around, screw it. And I like had the most stupid, big, cheesy smile on my face, and I can't even tell you how much it relaxed me and got me into the mood to actually meditate and go deeper. And now, like, my husband and I will always kind of tease, like, smile like an idiot, because it works, y'all. So smile, 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 enjoy, receive. And Sandalphon is just working on the throat right now. Opening up the lymph in the throat. Thank you, Sandalphon. Opening up the lymph in the throat. Okay. And I just want to clarify, this isn't just for me. It is also for me. So thank you, Sandalphon. But this is for those of you that are listening, just clearing up the energy in the throat. You have finally started to speak your truth, and it feels very good, and you don't feel like you need to hold back anymore. You feel like you can be authentic, you can be in your truth. And yet there's this shift that's happening in your lymph, and they're just coming in to help. Archangel Sandalphon is coming in to help anchor that energy and to release, cancel, clear that word, to help you purge anything that is no longer in resonance with this new vibration that is in your throat chakra. Sing, hum. We want you to use your voice more. So if it's singing in the shower, if it's just humming, they want you to really be working and toning that voice, because it is a powerful one, and there is so much that's coming to you, and they just want you to be able to use that voice to channel out to others to help them as well, no matter what that be. And sometimes it can be the most mundane thing. It could be just sending a smiley face in emails that shift people's day. Or I remember when I first started writing writing Grand Rising in my emails. Now, this is a corporate company, y'all, that I was writing Grand Rising or Rise and Shine. I would never say hello. I would say Aloha, or I would say, I just shifted my vocabulary, and man, I touched so many lives in that corporation because of that. And so you don't have to be like a healer. You don't have to like have some kind of specialty that you're working in. You don't have to be a masseuse. You can simply be a happy person and share a smile with others, hold a door, do something genuine and honest and loving. All right, thank you, Sandalphon, for the healing that you brought us today. We are so grateful. All right, y'all, I'm excited for those of you that chose this pile. It feels so good. Okay, take care, and I will look forward to connecting with you all next time. Adios.